Okay, I want to talk about this J. Smar's Ashlands teaser again. Talk about it through the perspective of base building. So we know that in the replies of this tweet, he sort of implied that we will have either a way or several ways to deal with building in the Ashlands, considering all of the chaos happening. Love the Queen theme. Yeah, so there's just so much going on. Maybe it downed that tree log down there, so very destructive. We know it's fire and blunt damage. It is just brutal. So many meteors. We also know that this is a event. It's not happening all of the time. Yeah, it just slams him. You can tell that there's no lightning effect, so it's not like Yag's power. Let's actually go check his replies to this now. I'm building fortress in there. You can't stop me. I'm not stopping you. You may need some additional fortification once the Ashlands is complete if you want it to last. So yeah, very, very nice. Will this be a constant thing? Won't happen all the time. Very nice. Love it. So very interesting there. We'll have some additional fortification. Additional fortification is very interesting. So this seems to imply that it's specifically a new building piece, or pieces, or new type of material or something. So very cool. I wonder if it's some sort of additive quality, like tar is for fine wood to make dark wood. Maybe it's something that you slap on black marble and you get something even more intense that can be like immune to blunt or something like that. But I want to take a look at the things that we would want to reinforce should this be the case. Namely, all of the resistances of walls and roofs that we have right now. So going from wood, here we have weak to chop, but we're looking for fire and blunt. Of course, this one is just neutral. Of course, this is just basic wood. We're not going to be super using that for, buildings that last unless we want to use it on the inside. Stone wall now. It's neutral to blunt. Resistant to fire. Not bad. Like that. We're getting further and further. We're advancing. A cage wall. Very cool. Very cool. We have this iron. This one is immune to lightning, but we have resistant to fire, neutral to blunt. Not as interesting there. A black marble. Now this is where things get super interesting, because check these resistances and immunities. Resistant to blunt, immune to fire. So we have this immunity to fire, frost, lightning, all the elementals. Immune, totally. Black marble is a really good building material, and no wonder the Dvergr loves building with it. Ooh, this is so good. Just for raw defensive purposes, really, really good. And yeah, for the future, good to keep note. Immune to lightning and frost. Curious. We might have a bunch of lightning in the oceans. We're probably going to have a lot of frost in the deep north. So definitely stockpile up on that black marble if you really plan to keep your world until the end of 1.0 Valheim. Absolutely stockpile on that black marble. Now let's take a look at the roofs. We have two of them at the moment, pretty much. We've got the thatch roof, 26 degrees. Yeah, pretty much, it's wood, neutral, fire, blunt. But probably not going to want to upgrade exactly to the darkwood roof, because after all, it's made out of tar and it has fire weakness. So not the Ashlands roof of choice, not especially. Now we have had some teasers of some interesting material that we're going to get in the Ashlands. We're going to have unique building mats there, so it's going to be super cool. That might be the thing that we need. I'm not 100% sure. We'll know when we get there, of course. Some time away. Devs are taking their July break, mandated by Sweden, so they had to take the break. I'm sure they're fine chilling out for a month, and that's all good. It's very possible that some of the devs might just choose to maintain working on the Ashlands or bug fixing for Hildor's Quest PTV, even while they're on break. Devoid back when there was that 2021 summer break. He put in a lot of effort for the Hearth and Home update, and that's the reason why we have Locks writing for that update. He just went ham during the break, and big props to him. He is the CEO, so that's super cool. I love that. They're doing that grind time because of the passion, the raw passion for the game. Love that. So I'm gonna load up right now. Oh, come on. Why did it take me there? I want to see this specific tweet. You know what? Here we go. Boom. Boom. Here we have the Ashlands build pieces that were teased. We have new types of roofs. This might be stone modified by some sort of additive, much like Darkwood is. And I say this because of the way that these shingles look here. While this could be a new type of stone building material, it does look very similar to the stone texture. Maybe because of all these little nubs here and there on the texture. This could be some sort of ash cement. So mix in some sort of ash, make some sort of cement, concrete, what have you. This could be really cool and super resistant, maybe even immune to this type of meteor damage. Or if it's just a specific type of event, maybe this is hard-coded to be immune to that specifically. I doubt it. It's probably going to be immune to blunt and fire. But yeah, looks good. Looks like a little bit of difference between this and this. This looks darker. So maybe there's an additive that we can add to black marble and to regular stone, right? So this could be both that we can make into this fire and blunt, well, meteor resistant or meteor immune base. And we can have all sorts of bases and all these angled pieces here, any sort of angled stone or what have you. As long as it's angled, it counts as roof piece, and that way we won't have to be wet too. We can even have these circular arches and should be just a-okay for building. We can make all sorts of extravagant roofs now. I love the way that these come together with this Y. I love that on the pillars there. Looks gorgeous. So this might be the thing. Another possibility, although somewhat unlikely, is some sort of advanced ward, maybe an upgrade. Maybe we have specific rune stones like Haldor has or something like that, but in a different variety so that we can actually physically ward off meteors in a certain radius or multiple radiuses, radii, depending on the amount of rune stones that we have. That would be very interesting. It'd be another neat way to make use of the stone cutter and maybe also the artisan table to actually put the magical runes onto the stones. So very curious there. I don't know if we'll ever get that sort of tech there. Maybe, because we already have the rune table as an upgrade to the Haldor table. So maybe we might get rune tech like that. We'll have to see. I would really like more Dvergr trading, more Dvergr interactions. Hopefully we can have that in the future. I know Haldor's Quest is coming out sometime, but still, I want that Dvergr trading. I want that good old spells, the sort of Dvergr middle mouses that the mages have. I just want to interact, give them mead, give them a variety of things. Maybe we can learn recipes. Maybe I can learn that gorgeous bright green lantern that Haldor has. I want that. I love that. I think it would go very well with these new Ashland build pieces. And the color contrast would be really cool from this good old meteor swarm. Look at that. Gorgeous. Really cool. Definitely turning the bloom off. I don't like all these lens flared particles. My eyes aren't camera. Thanks. But it's gorgeous. The colors are obviously great. The lighting is fantastic. Big props to the dev team for that. And I cannot wait for Haldor's Quest and, well, Ashlands here. Super excited. Of course, still 1 month break. July. Happens every year. I'll keep you updated for news and stuff and some analysis and thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye.